Hi friends, Namaste. I am Ananta Sharma. In the previous video, we have studied how to interpret the time of marriage to the relevant dasha and antardasha. Now, after marriage, the logical consequence is childbirth. Now, in this video, I show you the dasha and antardasha during which the elder son of Mrs. Gandhi, that is, Rajiv Gandhi, was born. Now, see, it was on 20th August, 20th August 1944, during Varshabha Kanya, that is, during the Kanya Antardasha of Varshabha Mahadasha. The Varshabha Mahadasha is from 19th November 1941 to 19th November 1949, that is for 8 years. Now the Kanya Antardasha is from 19th July 1944 to 19th March 1945, again 8 months. So we already know the Dasha Karakas and they are displayed here on the screen. Number one, now how to link up the Antardasha to the time of childbirth. Here, the Antardasha sign Kanya is the fifth from Mahadasha sign Vrushabha. Fifth from Antardasha sign Vrushabha. The Antardasha sign Kanya is the fifth from Mahadasha sign. Mahadasha sign is Vrushabha. Antardasha sign is Kanya. Their relation is 5 and 9. We know this mutual position of Dasha and Antardasha favors childbirth. Not only childbirth, it also favors education or any power, etc. Anything connected to the fifth house. This mutual position of Mahadasha and Antardasha signs favors childbirth. So, the present topic for our study is about childbirth. So, we have to consider the Antardasha sign, its lord, together with the fifth from Antardasha sign and its lord. So, let us consider Kanya and its lord Mercury, the fifth from Kanya, that is Makara, and its lord in group A. Kanya is the Antardasha sign, and the fifth from Kanya, that is Makara. Makara. So, and the lord of Kanya is Mercury, and lord of Makara is Saturn. Now, let us consider Kanya and its lord Mercury, the fifth from Kanya, that is Makara, and its lord Saturn in one group, say group A. Then A5, Vrushabha, the Putrapada, the fifth from A5, Kanya, its lord Kanya, its lord Mercury. Lord of Vrushabha is, I repeat it, A5 Vrushabha, the fifth from A5 Kanya, their lords Venus and Mercury. Venus is the lord of A5 Vrushabha, and Mercury is the lord of fifth from A5 Kanya. And also the fifth Dashakaraka Jupiter in group A. You can see the fifth Dashakaraka Jupiter displayed on the screen. Now, let us find out if the signs and the laws in group A are connected to those in group B. Number one, the Antardasha sign Kanya is the same as the fifth from Putrapada. Putrapada is Vrushabha, we know. The Kanya is not occupied or aspected by any planet. The Lord of Antardasha sign. First, the Antardasha sign is the fifth from the Antardasha sign is the fifth from Vrishabha, that is A5. So there is one favorable point. Then it is not occupied by any planet because Kanya is vacant. The Lord of Antardasha sign Kanya, that is Mercury, that is K9. Ninth Dasha Karaka again, favor because ninth is fifth from fifth. So it also favors childbirth. So Mercury K9 combines with Venus in Tula. Venus is the best benefic, a natural benefic, and also the best benefic Dasha Karaka K1 and K10. The K1 and K10 is the strongest Dasha Karaka. So, and also the part of A5 Vrishabha and also A6, that is Tola. Tola is A6. Mercury is again, you come to Mercury. We are considering Antardasha and Kanya. It is not occupied by any planet. It is only the fifth sign from A5. That is one point to be remembered. The Lord of Kanya, Mercury. Mercury combines with Venus. Venus is Lord of A5. And Venus and Mercury, they are aspecting A5. And also Jupiter therein. Jupiter is K5. So now the Antardasha sign, the fifth from Antardasha sign, the lords and the fifth Dasha Karaka are connected to each other. The Lord of Antardasha sign, Kanya is Mercury, K9. He combines with Venus in Tula. Venus is the best benefic and a natural benefic, and also the best benefic Dasha Karaka K1 and K10. And about the Lord of A5, Vrishabha, and A6. A6 is there in Tula, and Mercury is aspected by A5, Vrishabha, by Jupiter, A5, and also the Lord of A10, and A8, Dhanus, and also the Lord of Mena, which is the ninth from A9, Karkataka. That is to show the benefic lordships of Jupiter. Again, Mercury is aspected by Moon from Kumbha. Moon is the K4, fourth Dashakaraka, and Kumbha has A4 in it. Of course, A4 is not very much relevant here, but to show that it is a benefic house. And the Moon is a benefic Karaka. Then these are all benefics and benefic connections with the Lord of Antardasha sign, Lord of Antardasha sign, Mercury. Now, Mercury is also aspected by, again, there are Sun and Mars in Simha. They are also aspecting Mercury. And Mars is the natural malefic and also the eighth Dashakaraka, a total malefic. And Sun is the seventh Dashakaraka, and he is in own house. He is a malefic by nature, but he is not malefic even nature also. I will come to it just a little later. Compare the total benefic influences and total benefic influences and total malefic influences upon the Lord of Antardasha sign, that is Mercury. Then the fifth from Antardasha sign is Makara. Fifth from Kanya is Makara. A7, Makara, there is A7. It is not relevant here in this discussion. And he is occupied by K2, Ketu, Kumbha Karaka. He is a mild benefic. Ketu, there is always a doubt whether Ketu is a malefic or a benefic. Ketu is a benefic in several situations, and Ketu is also a malefic in certain situations. But generally, we take Ketu as a mild malefic or a mild benefic. Here, Ketu is by virtue of his Karaka, he is K2 and K11. So, he is a benefic Karaka. Makara is Makara and its Lord Saturn are aspected by Sun. and Mars from Simha. Mars is a malefic by nature as well as by his Tarakatva. Then Sun is 7. Regarding Sun, we must have some explanation. See, this is Santana Vicharana. Santana is studied from Upapada. So Jaimini clearly mentions that Sun is not a malefic when we study Upapada. So what are the things we consider from Upapada? Wife, married life, children, then brothers and sisters. So when we study brothers and sisters, children, wife, and married life, Sun is always a benefic. So regarding Sun, Maharshi Jaimini made a special mention that in the context of the study of Upapada, the Sun is not a malefic. The study of Upapada means the study of the spouse, marriage, and married life, the study of children, and also the study of brothers and sisters. So Sun is taken to be a benefic. The fifth from Antardasha sign, that is Kanya, that is the fifth from the Antardasha sign Kanya, that is Makara, and its Lord Saturn are also aspected by A5 in Vrishaba and Jupiter K5 again in Vrishaba. So Saturn, Makara, and Saturn. Makara is the fifth from Antardasha sign. Saturn is its Lord. So these two have the aspects of Sun and Mars. Sun is already a benefic. Mars is only the malefic. Then A5 is a benefic, and K5 Jupiter is the best benefic. Again, you compare the total malefic and benefic influences upon Makara and its Lord Saturn. And Mars, Saturn and Mars are malefics. Sun, Jupiter, A5, Ketu are all benefics. There is one more interesting combination with reference to the Antardasya sign Kanya. See, I remember to have told you that you must consider all the benefic combinations, benefic yogas. I told you all the yogas studied when we are analyzing a chart, they may be applied conveniently to the Dasha Antardasha system also, because the Lord of the Mahadasha sign is considered as a Lagna, as Arudha Lagna, as a Karakamsha Lagna. So I remember to have told you that all the combinations, whether malefic or benefic, stated with reference to Arudha Lagna, Karakamsha Lagna, or Atmakaraka, may be applied with reference to the Mahadasha sign or the Antardasha sign also, just as Argala and etc. So it is said that if the Arudha Lagna or the Lord of Arudha Lagna are connected to Moon or Venus, Arudha Lagna or Lord of Arudha Lagna is connected to Moon or Venus, it is a Raj Yoga. So the combination appears to be very simple, but it has very great importance because this combination reflects the nature and attitude of the native. If Arudha Lagna or Lord of Arudha Lagna are connected to malefics like Saturn, Mars, Rock, or any debilitated planet, you are sure that native is not a fair-minded person. See, if the native here, the native means the child just born, that is Rajiv Gandhi. So here, the Lord of Arudha Lagna, and the Lord of Antardasha sign, Mercury combines with Venus and is aspected by Moon and also by Jupiter, Sun and Mars. So here, Venus, Moon, Jupiter, and Sun are benefics, and Mars alone is a malefic. So this very well reflects the positive qualities of Rajiv Gandhi and also his aggressive attitude, signified by Mars. So Jupiter, Moon, Venus is good-natured, benevolent, helping, etc., etc. So here you may check. Now the analysis is over. You may check the and verify all the connections required for the native to beget a child uh, during this period. One more important point which uh, needs to be discussed is, we know childbirth should be studied from upapada. So this dasha and antardasha, or the antardasha and the fifth from antardasha, they must have some relation with upapada, fifth from upapada or ninth from upapada. Because theory and practice, you should not diverse one from the other. So I would recall to your memory that the fifth and ninth houses and their lords from upapada and the upapada saptama are the houses of santana. The fifth and ninth houses from upapada saptama means fifth and ninth houses from upapada saptama. And what they would be with reference to upapada. Upapada saptama, yes, upapada is Mesha. Upapada saptama is Tola. So from Tola, the fifth house means Kumbha, and it is the 11th house from upapada. Similarly, the ninth house from Tola, that is upapada saptama, that is Miduna, that is the third house from upapada. So that is the fifth from upapada saptama is the same as the 11th house from upapada, and also the ninth house from upapada saptama is the same as the third from upapada. So the fifth, ninth, third, and 11th houses from upapada, and their laws are the houses and lords of Santana. Here you see whether the Dasha and Antardasha, their lords satisfy Upapada Panchama or Upapada Ekadasha, etc. So hence, in this chart, Mesha is Upapada, Simha, Dhanus, Midhuna, and Kumbha are respectively the houses. That is, Kumbha is 11th from 11th from Mesha, Simha is the 5th from Mesha, so on and so forth. The lords are Sun, Jupiter. Sun is the lord of Upapada Panchama. Jupiter is the lord of Upapada Navama. Mercury is the lord of Upapada Tritiya, that is Mithuna. And Saturn is the lord of Upapada Lava. So let us see if these four planets are connected to the Antardasha sign and the fifth from Antardasha sign. You may expect that the Antardasha sign Kanya and the fifth from Antardasha sign Makara and their laws, Mercury and Saturn, must be connected to Simha, Dhanus, Midhuna, Kumbha, any one of these, and their laws, Sun, Jupiter, Mercury, or Saturn. You see here, the Antardasha sign is a Kanya, and its lord is Mercury. The third from Upapada is Mithuna, and its lord is again Mercury. So Kanya and Mithuna, they aspect each other. That is the Antardasha sign, and the third from Upapada, they aspect each other. The ninth house from Upapada is Dhanus. It is Lord is Jupiter. Dhanus and Kanya. Again, the Antardasha sign Kanya has aspect with the ninth from Upapada. So Antardasha sign Kanya has mutual aspect with the third from Upapada as well as with the ninth from Upapada. See their lords also. And they lost Jupiter and Mercury. That is, Jupiter is the lord of Upapada Navama, Mercury is the lord of Upapada Tritiya. Now, there Jupiter and Mercury are in mutual aspect. The fifth again. The fifth from Upapada is Simha. Its lord is Sun, who occupies Simha. Simha and its lord Sun are in mutual aspect. The fifth from Antardasha sign Midhuna and its lord Saturn, Makara. Fifth from Antardasha sign Makara and its lord. Just I repeat, Simha and its lord Sun in Simha are in mutual aspect with the fifth from Antardasha sign Makara and its lord Saturn. Please remember that this upapada or its lord have no role. Upapada Panchama, Upapada Navama, but not Upapada. Upapada and Lord of Upapada have no role in the study of Santana. Thus, this is how the birth of the first son of the native Mrs. Gandhi uh, during the Varshabha uh, Kanya period is well explained and justified. Now, we discuss the birth of the second son of Mrs. Indira Gandhi, that is Sanjay Gandhi. So, the birth of the second son, Sanjay Gandhi. Sanjay Gandhi was born on 14th December 1946. 14th December 1946. This is during the same Varshabha Mahadasha and the Mithuna Antardasha. You please see the Antardasha Mahadasha table here displayed on the screen. The Varshabha Mahadasha is from 19th November 1941 to 19th November 1949. So the Mithuna sub-period operates from 19th July 1945 to 19th March 1947. No, I repeat, 19th July 1946 to 19th March 1947. So the birth was exactly on 14th December 1946. So we already know the Dasha Karakas. They are also displayed on the screen. The Mahadasha are shown on the screen. Then the Antardasha sign, again you have to follow the same logic. We should not follow one logic for one chart and another logic for another chart. This is the same logic. You may follow this even to the 100 charts where the birth of the native is discussed. So, the Antardasha sign is Midhuna. Midhuna falls in the second house from Mahadasha sign Vrashabha. It is interesting to note that the this is, we know that the upapada in this, we know that, wait, sorry. The Antardasha sign is Midhuna. Let's come from that. The Antardasha sign is Midhuna. Midhuna is the second from the Mahadasha sign Vrashabha. This is good. The second house is the second house is a benefic house from Tola, from Vrashabha, because the second house is an Argala house. The second house from Vrashabha, that is Midhuna, it aspects Mena, the 11th house from Vrashabha. So, Antardasha sign is Midhuna. It is the second house from Vrashabha. Midhuna aspects Mena. Mena is the 11th house from Vrashabha. So, Midhuna is a benefic house to Vrashabha. So, the second house is Karkala house, and here the second house aspects Mena, which is the 11th house from Vrashabha, that is the Mahadasha sign here. Because the study is about children, we must study the 5th house from Antardasha sign Midhuna, and that is Tola, also together with the Antardasha sign Midhuna. The Antardasha sign is Midhuna. The 5th from Antardasha sign is Tola. So we must study the 5th sign from Antardasha sign Tola and its Lord Venus together with the Antardasha sign Midhuna and its Lord Mercury. So the Antardasha sign Midhuna, the 5th from Antardasha sign, that is Tola, their lords Mercury and Venus, they must be taken in one group, say group A. Then again, this is about Santana, the A5, the fifth from A5, the A5, the fifth from A5 is Vrishabha. The fifth from A5, Kanya, Kailash, Venus and Mercury, and also the fifth Dashakaraka, Jupiter in the group B. So this is the same logic we followed in the earlier discussion. So the Antardasha sign Mithuna is not occupied or aspected by any planet. When Mithuna is the second from Vrishaba. We know that the second house is the Agala house for this also. Mithuna aspects Mena, which is the 11th from Vrishaba. So this is a benefic place. Mithuna is aspected by Kanya. Mithuna is the Antardasha sign, and Kanya is the fifth from A5. Here there are two things. Let us not be confused. Antardasha sign Mithuna and the fifth from Antardasha sign is Tola. Mithuna and Tola are in group A. Mithuna, A5 is Vrishaba. Fifth from A5 is Kanya. They are in one group. Fifth from Antardasha sign is Tola. Fifth from A5 is Kanya. So let's not get confused. So the Mithuna is aspected by Kanya, the fifth from A5. Already we know that Mithuna is the third house from Mesha. So your Mesha is Upapada. Third house from Mesha is Mithuna. That is the ninth house from Upapada Saptama. The Upapada. It is the ninth house from Tola, which is the Upapada Saptama. Next point is the fifth from Antardasha sign. Here the Antardasha sign is Mithuna. The fifth from Antardasha sign is Tola. It is occupied by, Mithuna is not occupied by any planet. It is not aspected by any planet. But the fifth from Mithuna, Tola, is occupied by Mercury and Venus. Mercury is K9 and a natural benefic. And also K9 means ninth Dashakaraka, signifies childbirth also. This because the fifth from fifth. Mercury is a K9, natural benefic, and also the benefic Dashakaraka. That is the ninth Dashakaraka. Mercury is also the lord of Kanya, the fifth from A5. So Venus, the Venus K1 and K10. Dasha, lord of the Mahadasha sign is K1 and K10. Is a natural benefic, and as by nature and by Karakatva he is also benefic. Now Venus is the lord of A5 Vrishaba. The strength of the house Tola is, it is occupied by, it is the Tola is the fifth from Antardasha sign. It is very strong because you see Tola is occupied by Mercury and Venus. They are benefics. The lord of Antardasha sign Mithuna and combines with the lord of fifth from Antardasha sign Tola. The lord of A5 Venus combines with the lord of fifth from A5. Here, please, I don't know whether I am confusing you. Here there are two things. Antardasha sign Mithuna and the fifth from Antardasha sign Tola. They lost Mercury and Venus. They are together. A5 Vrishaba, fifth from A5 Kanya. They lost are again Vrishaba and Mercury Vrishaba. They lost are Venus and Mercury. Mercury and Venus combination means these are the laws of the four. So the lord of A5, Venus combines with the lord of the fifth from A5, that is Mercury. So there these two, Mercury and Venus, are in a mutual aspect with A5 Vrishaba and also K5 Jupiter in Vrishaba. So it is Thola is occupied by Mercury and Venus. It is occupied by Jupiter and K5. So that is the strength of Thola. Further, Mercury and Venus are aspecting, and they are being aspected by the A4 moon from Kumbha. That is also a benefic aspect. Kumbha is A4. Then, which is the 11th from Mesha. Again here, upapada, 11th from upapada. 11th from upapada is Kumbha. Kumbha is occupied by moon. Moon is aspecting Solar and Mercury and Venus there. These are the benefic influences upon Antardasha sign, the fifth from Antardasha sign, their lords, and also upon A5, the fifth from A5, and the fifth Karaka. There are very strong malefic influences also, that is A5 Vrishabha and A5 Jupiter therein are affected by Rahu, that is from Karkataka. You know Rahu is a natural malefic, and Rahu is K6, sixth Dashakaraka, again a malefic Dashakaraka. So A5 is aspected by K6, that is Rahu, and also aspected by Anapacha planet Saturn in K. Saturn is K3 and K12, the natural malefic and also a malefic Dashakaraka. Mercury and Venus are aspected by the Sun K9, K7, and the Mars K8, and also the Lord of Mesha Upapada. I tell you, the Upapada and Lord of Upapada have no relevance for childbirth. Only the fifth or ninth from Upapada are the lords who are very important. So Mars, though the Lord of Upapada, is not relevant here, but he is a malefic, and malefic Dashakarka because he is K8. When you compare the malefic and benefic influences upon Antardasha sign, and the fifth from Antardasha sign and their lords, it appears that the malefic influence is stronger than the benefic influences. Why? Sir, you please see for yourselves. What I want to drive home is the influences, malefic or benefic, upon the Antardasha sign or the fifth from Antardasha sign. They reflect the nature of the child born. We know Rajiv Gandhi is a soft-spoken person, whereas Sanjay Gandhi is a little aggressive. So, if you compare the malefic and benefic influences upon the Antardasha sign and the fifth from Antardasha sign and the loss of the elder son, Rajiv Gandhi, and those upon the Antardasha sign and the fifth from Antardasha sign and their loss of the younger one, that is Sanjay Gandhi, you can understand that the soft nature of Rajiv Gandhi and the aggressive nature of Sanjay Gandhi. You try for yourselves and then analyze some more charts which you know well. Thank you.